tonight, new details after a mother charged with international parental kidnapping makes her first appearance in court.
Haley Harris is accused of abducting her 3-year-old daughter Kionni from Baldwin County and fleeing to Mexico. Investigators say they tracked her using her cell phone data.
But when Mexico refused to release the girl back to the U.S., lawmakers say they stepped in, and now she is home with her family.
Our Claudia Nichols has been following this story closely.
Claudia, we're finding out more information about this case tonight.
Yes, we are, Lanice and Cameron. According to these federal court documents from Atlanta, it appears Harris had been living in Mexico and returned to the U.S. to take Kionni with her. Now that Kionni is back in America and Harris is behind bars, we're learning more about what led up to her arrest.
I got some moms and grandmamas on my staff, and when they found out that little girl, where she was at, then they made it their mission to get her back to America.
3-year-old Kionni Haugen is back on U.S. soil after a desperate week-long search ended in Mexico. Look at that! She was found with her mother, Haley Harris, who was arrested and charged with international parental kidnapping. The girl's father, Bryce Haugen, says it all started when Harris showed up at his house trying to take Kionni. Court records show police responded to the home, and after the dispute, both parties agreed Harris would have custody of Kionni for the next 48 hours in Baldwin County. But Haugen says Harris immediately boarded a plane and flew from Pensacola to San Diego, then ended up in Mexico. Investigators used Harris's cell phone data to track them. She was arrested at a house in Mexico and brought back to the U.S. But getting Kionni home was more difficult after officials in Mexico refused to release her to U.S. authorities. That's when elected officials stepped in. After urgent talks with the Mexican government, Congressman Barry Moore and his team helped get Kionni on a plane back to America, all within a few hours.
Christ left the 99 for the one for us, for our team. That is one that we'll always remember, and that matters more than most anything you can ever do.
According to new court documents, it appears before Harris took Kionni, she'd been living in Mexico with her boyfriend. Court records show Harris's boyfriend was deported to Mexico in July after being charged with multiple violations of state law regarding sex crimes against minors. When we spoke with Kionni's father a few days ago, he says he was horrified when he found out his daughter was near this man.
Why would you want to bring your child to somebody's house while you're living with them, knowing that they got convicted of doing heinous things to minors?
Court records show Harris will be detained while waiting for trial because she has the motive and means to flee. According to the court documents, Harris will be brought back to Baldwin County, where she'll appear in court.